You're a fucking miracle of being. What's standing in the way of you living your best life? What's standing in the way of you living your best life? Most people would reference things like relationships with other people, money, their job, or unfortunate circumstances. None of these explanations makes any difference. What's standing in the way of you living your best life is you. Is you. But I'm here to let you know that you got this. Our minds naturally play tricks on us, twisting and distorting our thoughts in ways that are not always rational. Even though we like to think we're always logical, we're not. We're at the mercy of cognitive biases, emotions, and misconceptions, and most of it is completely unseen by us. Sometimes we're too close or too involved in it to even realize. It's up to us to slow down, take a step back, and understand what's really going on. That's one of the particular things about bad moods. We often fool ourselves and create misery by telling ourselves things that simply are not true. As if things are still out of focus, take another step back and another and another. Ask yourself, what's really going on here? Ask yourself, what's really going on here? Until you experience your problems clearly, and free of that emotional anchor, persist until you can see the whole course of your life and realize that your current problems are just another bump in the road. That your current problems are just another bump in the road. This is the ERGJ Book Club, and we are continuing our journey into Unfuck Yourself. Get Out of Your Head and Into Your Life by author Gary John Bishop. We just simply take 30 minutes a day to keep broke and stupid away. While you guys are connecting, I want to say thanks so much for joining us here. If you are here live, we're broadcasting across YouTube and also Facebook Live. If you are here, go ahead and let us know what city, what state, what country you might be connected from as well. If you should be happen to catch the replay of this broadcast, let us know that by putting in the comments below #replay. I see Brother Mark Hagens is in the building, right? Good morning to you. How are you? Great morning to you, everyone. And good morning to you. Play to Win is in the building as well. As we continue, guys, we just did a recap on where we left off last episode. So if you should happen to have missed last episode, you just need to go look for it and you'll find it, and then you can play that and catch up. We're actually almost done with this book as well, so it's going to be time for me to kind of let you guys know what we're going to read next. We'll probably be done we'll be done by the end of the month. We might be done in 2 weeks. We might be done next week. I'm not quite sure. But at any rate, we're going to continue our journey into chapter 4, which is You Got This. Everybody put in console, I got this. You got this. You got this. And I believe we may have finished up yesterday. So we're actually going to be moving into chapter 5. But maybe we didn't. Did we finish this yesterday? Anyway, let's go ahead and finish up. You got this, and we're going to move into I Embrace the Insert chapter 5. Anyway, finishing up chapter 4, you got this. I got this. When you finally put things into perspective, I'm sorry. Let's read. When you finally put things into perspective, you'll come to the assertion that I got this. You'll start to really believe it. You'll begin to experience it, and you will start to live from it. You can handle this. It's not going to kill you. Your life isn't over. You've got plenty more left in the tank. Plenty. Everybody put guys on, I got more in the tank. I got more in the tank. I got this. Doesn't mean you have the perfect solution. It just means that you have your hands on the wheel, and you have a say in this, just like you've had a say all along. I mean, come on. You live for this shit. Sometimes I'll be like, I do this for fun. I'm basically saying I live for this. I do this for fun, man. Let me repeat this again. I like that, man. Gary John Bishop, keep doing it. I got this doesn't mean that you have the perfect solution. It just means you have your hands on the wheel. You have a say in this, just like you had a say all along. I mean, come on. You live for this shit. This is your life. You live for this. It's not always pretty. It's not always fun, but you've got this. We're not just saying this to paper over the cracks or to make you feel a little better for a split second. Look at your track record. You've really got this. You'll make it work just like you always have. Everybody put in console, I'll make it work. Now, for me, I don't say I'll make it work in my personal life. I say I'll figure this out. I'm going to figure it out. Right? Things I had a whole, let me say this. I was working with somebody and we had things all planned out for this week. This week here, we got it all planned out in advance. Wrote it down, put it on the calendar, talked about it. This is what we're going to do next week. Right? How many guys now prepare for your week, right? You prepare for success. Well, something happened, right? There was a death in the family, right? So they had to take off. So everything that we planned to do together, okay, and work on this thing together, I go handle, don't take care of that, right? That's a death in the family. That's an emergency. That is important. Handle that. You know what I said? I'll figure it out. Everything we're supposed to do together, but now I kind of got to do on my own. I may solicit some help from somebody else. I will figure this out. You know what I said? I said, I got this. Don't worry about it. Go handle your business. You can count on me. I got this. I know that this is important. It's an emergency. I know we put some plans together, but plans change, and I can change as well. I got this. I will figure it out. And guess what? All week, I've been figuring it out. Guess what? All week, you've been figuring it out. I got this. I will figure it out. I am a problem solver. Okay? I solve problems. I live for this. I do this for fun. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. How many guys on the move this morning? It's Friday. You on the move. What's going on, Antoine Lowry in the building? You'll make it work, just like you always have. You will make it work, just like you always have. You had it then, and you got it now. Get in touch with who you really are and say it. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. Keisha, man, I've been trying to reach you out. I sent you a text and everything. Not a text. I sent you a message, and I guess you don't check your messages. You know, I know how it is, technology and stuff like that. Need to get your number, girl. Make sure you inbox me so we get your number, reconnect. And I think you in Tennessee. I'm coming to Memphis soon. If you in Tennessee, you might be somewhere else. That's how the boys doing, by the way. That's why I really want to contact you. I hope that you doing all right. I'm more concerned about them two boys, okay? No, maybe I'm not more concerned. But, they're my godchildren, so I want to make sure they're doing all right because I lost contact with you while I was battling depression. Anyway, I embrace the uncertainty. Chapter 5. I embrace the uncertainty. I embrace the uncertainty. That means that I don't concern myself with the unknown. I embrace the uncertainty. I'm no longer scared or afraid of what I don't know. I embrace the uncertainty. Chapter 5. Let's keep reading. You're an addict. You're out of control and so dependent on your drug of choice, you don't even realize how it's affecting your life. You have a gnawing craving. That craving is for prediction. You have a gnawing craving. That craving is for prediction. Now, here's what's interesting about what he just said, because many of us, all of us, I would say, it's human nature to believe that we know how something is going to happen. We know how something is going to play out. We say, hey, here's how it happened last time. I see these little clues about this is what's going on right now, and so this is how it's going to happen again. No, you don't. You are not God. You are not. Now, you might have a clue. Let me give you an example. I got a clue. I had a clue. I was like, you know what? You know what? Let me just share this with you. Because this was my realization yesterday. I mean, it clearly smacked me in the face. Okay? So I have made all these plans. Here's what we're going to do. Here's how I'm going to do it. And then something happened. It wasn't something that happened on the outside. It was something that happened on the inside that said, I know you made your plans, but your thoughts are not my thoughts and your ways are not my ways. Here's what I want you to do. Basically, the good universe will say, hey, you made plans, but I am going to order your steps. So although I plan to stay on the job, I plan to be there through at least through the end of June. The good Lord was speaking to me in my spirit saying, what? Why are you holding on to this job? And I couldn't give a good reason. I was like, I don't know why. I don't need the money. All right, the damn benefits, I can pay for that shit myself. It's only really valuable for people that don't know how to save. I know how to save. I don't know why I'm holding on to this job. Other than I believe I need to have it for some W-2. And he kept saying, you made plans, I order your steps. Unpredictable. And when I tell people, they're like, what happened? They think I got pissed off. They think something happened at work. No, it didn't. Something did happen. It happened in here. Said it's time to exit stage left. I got something greater in store for you, and you cannot receive it as long as you're holding on to what I believe he's saying is to your past. That job for me is my past. It's not my present. It is my present right now. It's not my future. But my plan was, my exit strategy, all that good stuff was to stay there until. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was literally about to type, right, my boss and let them know what my new schedule, what I could commit to. They say, hey, just let us know what you can commit to. And I was like, okay, I think I could commit to Sunday, Monday. All right. Now I'm thinking I'm about to type this letter up to HR and commit to Sunday and Monday. All the while, I still have not hit the send button. Because everything in me was saying, why are you committing to something when other things are available to you? What can you do on Sunday? Well, last week, 2 days ago, I talked to my cousin, and she owns a business where I used to go up there and set up on Sundays. And it was great. I could eat her good soul food. I could set up and make some money. And then I could spend time with my cousin. She would say, hey, you can come do that. Sunday is my business day. You can come up here on Sunday. So I said to myself, well, I'm about to commit my Sunday to this job, but I can make way more money. I can spend time with my family. I can eat. And guess what? I can set up these sessions where I can teach and train young entrepreneurs, let them come out with me, let them go make some money. And now I got a teaching program right there where we eating soul food, enjoying ourselves in good old Stone Mountain. All that stuff came to me. But I can't do that if I commit my Sunday. So now look, well, Sunday, I can't give up my Sunday now. All that's left is Monday. Well, why am I going to give up it don't make no sense to commit to 1 day a week. This don't make no sense. Not for $20 an hour, not for $160 a day when I can make $700. But I'm still I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it was fear. I don't really know what I was afraid of. I haven't identified exactly what I was afraid of, but I was just kind of fearful. And I know a lot of people in that position where they want to let go, but they scared to let go. And I'm not just talking about a job. You want to let go. You want to let go of your past. You want to let go of those things that hurt you. You want to let go of those traumas and those situations that brought you to where you want to let go. But for some reason, you're scared to let go. You're holding on to the past. This job represents the past for me. This job represents my state of depression. This job, I appreciate it. I'm grateful. It gave me something to do. But it's not a part of my future. I am no longer scared to let go. I got faith to believe the greater things that are awaiting me on the other side, that the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. But I can't predict what's going to happen. I know. See, here's the thing. Les Brown said this. Most people prefer the known hells versus the unknown heavens. What does it mean by that? I know how much I'm going to get paid, $20 an hour. I know how much I'm going to bring home on that day, $160 a day. Right? I know that. And for most people, they prefer that because it's predictable. They can budget better. They don't have to take any risk. Right? They work just hard enough so they don't get fired and they pay them just enough so they don't quit. Right? The unknown is where the unlimited is. Over here, I know I've shown I can make $750 in one day. Matter of fact, on Saturday, my goal is to make $3,000 on Saturday, on one day. But it's, for some reason, most of us are hard. It's difficult for us to let go of what we know and embrace, right? Embrace the uncertainty. Yes, it's uncertain. No, I don't know what's going to happen on a day-to-day basis, but I know this, that God got me. I don't know who this is for. It must be Financial Freedom Friday. And the key word being freedom. I know that I wanted to be free. I needed my time back. I needed to be able to move and go as I please. I just do too much in one day to be stuck at one place for 8, 9, 10 hours. The unknown is where the unlimited is. The unknown is where the unlimited income is. The unknown is where the unlimited opportunities are. The unknown is where the unlimited relationships are. It's in the unknown. It's in the dark place. Why? Because you bring the light. Everybody put in the console, I am the light. It's in the dark places, the unknown, because you are the light. The same light it's the same light. That spirit that's within you, that is the light for you, you now become the light for others. It's in the unknown. People don't chase their dreams because of the unknown. People don't go after what they really want because of the unknown. Woo! It's getting hot in here. Will it rain tomorrow? How will my stock perform? Who will win the Super Bowl? You're constantly looking ahead, trying to figure out what's going to happen before it actually does. Why? Certainly, we seek the certain and avoid the uncertain. We want to know what to expect, where to go, and what to wear. We want to be prepared. We want to be safe. It's far beyond a want, though. It's more like an addiction. We're sizing people up before we even know them, predicting their character in seconds. We buy goods and brand names we're used to, even though there are plenty of alternatives. We take supplements and vitamins to prevent illness we don't yet have. Date people for months, sometimes years, to make sure that our future, to make sure of our future, to make sure that it turns out in the way we can predict. Give me that certainty. Oh, give me that certainty. I want more certainty. I want to be certain. That's the reason why people won't step out and take a risk, because it's uncertain. Oh Lord, let me just keep reading, because Lord, Jesus, I want to give him some more. I want to put some sauce on this thing. I want the drip to come on down. We all know the bumper stickers and internet memes that praise risk takers and urge us to embrace uncertainty. We even know that our openness to taking risks directly correlates with our potential for fortune and possibility. Yet many of us still stay inside our own little organized certain world. We're going to play to win. You got to be free. Monica Allison, I am the light. Mark Hager, I am the light. Play to win, I am the light. Right? And there's reason for that. Until fairly recently, the world was a much scarier place for the likes of you and me. Every step into the unknown was a dance with death. Life was one big game of Russian roulette. Literally every day, you and every other being on the face of the earth would have been an entree on the dinner menu for an assortment of beasts and creatures, or among the poor suckers who walk blindly into the path of Mother Nature's dark sense of humor. Lucky for us, the world isn't nearly as scary as it was thousands of years ago, although not quite a utopian safe-free zone. Life has become much safer, unbelievably so, in fact. Medicine and technology get better by the day. Violent crime, although rampant in our news outlets, is in fact a rarity in the everyday life of your average citizen in the Western country. Sure, there are still deadly diseases and the threat of random acts of violence or catastrophe, but the chances of you catching a mystery zombie virus or being swept up in the Dorothy and Toto to a fantastic Hollywood dreamland are, I'm happy to say, slim. Here's some other startling news. Chances are you're not going to suddenly die on the way to the grocery store. Your boss isn't actually going to kill you if you ask for a raise. And believe it or not, asking someone out will not result in your pants mysteriously falling to the floor, painfully exposing your SpongeBob SquarePants underwear, and bringing about your early demise via acute terminal embarrassment with the insidious laughter of everyone in Starbucks ringing your ears as you depart with mortal coil. In other words, our aversion to risk, which was once necessary, no longer is. Those same survival instincts that once kept us alive can now be the very thing that keeps us from actually living. Oh, Lord. Those same, I want you to hear this. I want us to hear this. I want you to think about your survival instincts. Now, in many cases, I call it fight or flight. And we can describe it any way you want to. I want you to think about when you feel offended or you feel threatened, what is your initial instinct? I would say for me, I mean probably for many, I don't know what you guys do. I get hot. I get mad. I want to fight back, right? You ain't gonna come at me like that. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You know, that type shit, right? I want to fight back. Now, I am an intellectual, so I don't really fight back, with my fists. I fight back with my words and with my mind. Other people is another, some people fight back with their fists. Some people want to hit you, whatever. I don't know, slap you. I don't know. Because you're simply trying to survive you're trying to survive this attack. Or what is perceived to be an attack. You're just trying to survive it. You fight or flight. Some people, right, they run away. I am not going to deal with this, it's better for me to run away or go away, and we run away, and then we lose contact. We stop just talking. There's no making up. There's no forgiveness, right? Run away and run away forever. Some people do. And however else we deal with it. I want you to think about your survival instinct. You immediately once you feel offended or you feel threatened or you feel attacked, you immediately go into this mode. Not the same mode you were operating in, right, 99% of the time, but you immediately go into this mode. The same survival instincts that once kept you alive. Now you think about, why do you go into this mode? Probably because as you were being raised, as you were growing up, you went into this mode and it was what helped you to deal with situations and get to where you are today. But I want to say this. Listen, you were a child. You were 10 years old. You were 15 years old. Now you're 45. 30 years later, you're still operating with the same instincts that you grew up with. Here's the thing, you can change, and those same survival instincts that once kept you alive when you were 10 years old, once helped you to just kind of get through life when you were 15, is the same thing that could actually keep you from living. Same thing that actually keep you from having the relationships that you like to have. Same thing that keep you from actually accomplishing the dreams that you want to accomplish. This same survival instinct, because there are going to be situations that you're going to come across, and you're going to deal with people, whether on a business level, a financial level, a social level, a sexual level, and all that stuff. You're going to deal with people, and people are going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Disappoint you. I mean, people will disappoint you. But here's another thing. You disappoint people sometimes. Huh? People are going to disappoint you. But we tend to forget that we actually disappoint people too. People are people. I'm going to leave that somewhere. Yes, I think sometimes we forget, man. I know I was disappointed, but damn, I act like I ain't never disappointed somebody else. These same survival instincts that once kept you alive, once kept you going, once got you through it, is the very same thing that's keeping you from actually living, keeping you from accomplishing your dreams, keeping you from being successful in however you define as success. This is very difficult to accept. It is. Because I am who I am, and you know what I'm saying? This is who I am. This is who, this is just who I am. Okay, but that ain't how you gotta stay. That might be who you are right now, but you ain't got to stay that way if you decide that you don't want to stay that way, if you decide you want to start tackling some of your character flaws, and we all got them. A paradigm of potential. What's going on, Sincere? I disappoint people too. Streets of Detroit made you fight. A paradigm of potential. Let's see if we can get through. Oh, can we get through this? Should I start this? 5 minutes left. Oh, Lord, let's go. Let's go. It's Friday. Why not? Paradigm of potential. Our obsession with certainty can be tragic and counterproductive for two reasons. First, uncertainty is where things happen. Uncertainty is where things happen. Ask yourself, are you a person that wants to be in places where things happen? Or do you want to stay in places where things remain the same? I have chosen to go where things happen. Ain't shit happening on my job. Ain't nothing happening. Same thing, different day. For me, I'm not talking about for you. For me, ain't nothing happening there for me. I can choose to stay there where ain't nothing happening. And I can stay there and be unfulfilled. I can stay there and be, drained. I can stay there and feel like I'm not living to my potential. I can stay there where ain't nothing happening. No growth, no increase, no raise, same thing, different day, hurt my back, you know what I'm saying? Be exhausted, right? Not exhausted just physically, exhausted mentally and emotionally. I can stay there. Most people choose to stay there. Come home, right? They got to have happy hour because they didn't spend 8 hours of being upset. Let me say that again for the people in the back. You need happy hour because you just spent 8 hours of being upset. You just spent 8 hours of being in misery. You just spent 8 hours of being unfulfilled. You just spent 8 hours in a place that you no longer want to be. So now you got to go to happy hour, and then you got to find a way to comfort yourself. And unfortunately, our comfort is the bottle. So now, in order for me to fake happiness, I got to drink, and I got to socialize, and that makes me temporarily happy, but we still are not fulfilled. Oh, Lord Jesus. I done spent 8 hours of unfulfilled time, unprogressive time. I'm not talking about for everybody. Some people love what they do. I'm talking about talking to the people who don't. So now you choose happy hour. And we have created this happy hour to say, hey, or not the society or the bars have created happy hour saying, hey, come on, drink your problems away. Drink your problems away. You feel okay right now, but you still got to go home. You still got to go to sleep. You still got to wake up and go back to a place where you are fulfilled. So now you need happy hour again tomorrow to recharge your battery. But it's not really, it might be happy temporarily, but it's not joy, which is everlasting. Let me say that again. It may be a temporary happiness. You had a good time. You hung out with your friends. Y'all got drunk together. But it's not joy that's everlasting. It's just happy for the moment. I am choosing joy for my lifetime. Not happy for a moment. You understand what I'm saying? You got to choose for you. I'm telling you what I'm choosing for me. Lord Jesus. It must be Friday. It must be Financial Friday. It must be Financial Freedom Friday. And I don't know about you, but I want to be free. I want to be free. Oh, yeah. I want to be free. Free to run and play. Huh? Give y'all some of that Ohio players, right? That Ohio players? Something like that? I'll be listening to that after we end this broadcast. I don't do this just to do this, beautiful people. I do this to make a difference. And I'm making a difference in my own life. And I'm just sharing what I'm doing to make a difference in my life to get me to start thinking, right? Yeah, I know that's right. I need my neck fan. You know what? Where my dang on neck fan at? Where is my neck fan? Oh, Lord. I don't know why I don't have my neck fan. You know what, Monica? You know what? Monica, you right. You are absolute. What in my neck fan? What? 1 second, guy. You know what, Monica? I'm so glad you said something. Y'all just look at that for a second, all right? Dream big. Be yourself. Be happy. Free yourself. Everybody put guys on free myself. Where is my neck fan? I'm so glad she said that. Here we go. Woo! Yeah, man, I think I'm having some hot flashes. Oh Lord, jeez, this thing right here. I don't know why I'm not sharing with you guys. That's right. You can buy one from me. That's right. Yeah, I do have them. $20. Get you one. Oh yeah, when you get hot like these, you just turn the thing on. Woo, yeah, yeah. Woo, that's much better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Woo. Listen, ain't nobody coming to save you, right? You got to save yourself. You'll get help. You'll get help. We got a BBC, but this probably everybody that's watching right now probably part of BBC, right? You can get help. Like Priscilla, I really want to help Priscilla. Priscilla, you have to be willing to help yourself. Priscilla, you need to schedule an appointment. You need some one-on-one time, cause cause I did something for you, with the group, but we in different time zones. You over in Ghana, I'm over in America. I can help you, honey. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you to get to accomplish your dreams. You told me 3 things. You said, hey, I want to get a car, I want to get a house on a plot of land. I can help you do that. And it's not doing it for you. I can help you do it for yourself. Because it's not about the acquisition of the thing that's the problem. It's the belief in that it's your belief that you can actually acquire the thing. That's the problem. So we need to talk one-on-one. I need to sit down. We need to sit down and have a one-on-one with the great one. That's what Rock said. Go one-on-one with the great one. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? I want to be free. This is the ERGJ Book Club. 30 minutes a day to keep broke and stupid away. I'd love for you to share in the comments below one takeaway that you have from our time here today live. I don't do this just to do this. We do this to make a difference, and hopefully we made a difference in your life today. It's a simple quote from my mentor, Warren Buffett, said that price is what you pay, but value is what you get. You didn't pay anything to be here, but your time. Some of you guys got up super early. Some of you guys are up super late. You spent time, right? Your most valuable asset to be here, but what value did you receive today? Put that in the comments below. What value did you receive? What difference have we made today going through this time together in your life? Right? What difference did it make? You're still here. It must have made some difference. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Make a comment. Let us know that we're doing a good job to motivate us to keep going. Right? So we don't have to go to happy hour. This is happy 30 minutes. Okay? This is happy half hour. Okay? Right? Play the Wind said, don't fear the unknown. Monica Allison said, man, uncertainty is growth. It's in the uncertain places, the uncomfortable places where you can grow to become. Because success is not something that you pursue. It's something that you attract. Money is not something that you have to pursue. It's something that you attract. I'm telling you, as I have worked harder on myself than I did on the job, all of a sudden money is chasing me. So many days, every day I'm getting so much opportunity, I got to turn it down, pass it over to somebody else because money is chasing me because I am now becoming a more attractive person. Not on the outside, it might show in my countenance and all that stuff, but on the inside. Greatness is within, and it just manifests itself without. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. We all we got. But thank God, that's more than enough. Have a fantastic financial freedom Friday. Get out there and let's go get it. I'm out.